Howdy friends, vinyl community, music lovers. Welcome to a VCLT unboxing, very special VCLT unboxing. I got a contact from Paul, YouTube user Baraka P Dub. He doesn't make videos here, but he's a regular viewer of vinyl community videos and a vinyl community friend. So he just contacted me out of the blue the other day and said, hey, I got a few things I think you would be interested in, and I'd like to send them to you. Can I have your address? And I said, oh wow, that would be awesome, thank you. And I sent him my address, and lo and behold, a few days later, on my doorstep shows up a giant box here. I did crack this open really quickly to take a look inside, but haven't really dug down into it yet. So we're just going to go ahead and go through this and experience this unboxing together. Thank you very much, Paul. This really means a lot for, just a complete stranger out of the blue to just open their heart and out of the blue just send something to me. It's definitely a very special thing that you watch enough to know what you think, what I would like, and to be able to sort of pick some things out that you know I would like. So that's really awesome. So let's go ahead and get into this before it gets too sappy. And included a note here. It says, Wes, thanks for the videos, hope you enjoy the music, thanks Paul, or regards Paul. It says. So I'll just go ahead and grab some stuff out of here. The first thing he sent, which tipped me off, I remember he actually sent a box of stuff to Dr. Deadwax Mark earlier this year, I believe. And this is what reminded me of that, is that he sent one of these medals. Can't get real close to this camera with the way it's focused, but this is a medallion that includes some metal that was actually flown on the space shuttle. That's really awesome to be able to get an artifact like this, a really cool commemorative medallion. Maybe if you watch my beer reviews, you'll see that our living room is covered in Star Trek memorabilia. We also have Star Wars memorabilia. We have space shuttle memorabilia. My best friend's dad actually owns doesn't own, but is one of the founding members of the Wings of Dreams Air Museum in Keystone Heights, Florida, and they recently managed to get a lot of the NASA stuff that was, the stuff related to the space shuttle program that was just basically being scrapped. It was going to be thrown away. They got things like the simulator that all the astronauts trained in. They have the main fuel cell, the big orange tank. They have one of those. They have a lot of the vehicles that get astronauts on and off the space shuttle. A lot of training pieces and parts that have to do with the space station and working in the cargo bay, and those kind of training simulator kind of pieces that NASA would use. All kinds of different, just tons and tons of historic artifacts that it would just be terribly ashamed if that stuff were to be lost. And the government just tends to scrap things like that. And it's going to be really great for when the museum is set up and running, for kids to be able to see that and see this part of history that was just so amazing that it's still mind-blowing to me that less than 100 years after the first airplane flew, we sent people to space. And that was just it's still mind-blowing, the amount of work that was involved to do it, and to do it as well as we did it. It was just incredible. So anyway, the space program is very important to us here in Florida, obviously, and extra important to us here in this household. So this is really special to be able to get this. And got a couple of patches. That one from ISS 37. Here's one from 35. So yeah, thank you very much for this, Paul. Thank you for your work. It's very special, and it's amazing that we've done that. So we have here is one of these clear audio record clamps. I should say it's a Souther Clever clamp, and this is just a record clamp to help clamp the records onto the turntable. I have been using a 400 gram metal clamp, just a weighted clamp that I've been using. but I'm not really sure if that's the right thing for my new turntable, the new project I got. It's kind of heavy and it does tend to slow down the spin up of the records and everything, so maybe this would be a better option for my new turntable. So definitely gonna use this some and get an idea of how it works, and maybe this will be something I will use instead of the clamp I have been using. So thank you very much for that, Paul. Alright, so the next thing he sent here is a CD compilation, 4 CD compilation titled City Lounge, The Cool Tempo New Generation, New York, Paris, London, and Berlin on here. I believe this is a compilation of some electronic music artists. I recognize a few of the artists on here. So this is really awesome to be able to hear some electronic music from around the world, be able to hear all these different artists, and that's a really nice collection here. Thank you very much, Paul. I'm look forward to that. It's Friday here when I'm doing this, so this is going to be some good music for me. I'm going to put this on immediately. Okay, wow. First thing we have here. This is awesome. This is an artist I've been wanting to get into more, wanting to explore more. An artist I've heard of. I've listened to some of their music and I really enjoy hearing them. This is Bonobo, and this is the North Borders Tour Live on Ninja Tune from 2014. So this is a brand new release from them. Wow, this is awesome, Paul. It's just incredible. Thank you. I'm really gonna enjoy getting into this some more, and this is really special that he sent this to me. Thank you. And the second thing he sent, another thing I'm not really familiar with, but I'd love to hear, I'd love to experience. He made some really awesome choices here. This is the reissue of Nightmares on Wax's Car Boot Soul from 1999 on Warp Records. Very awesome. Thank you, thank you, thank you. This is just an incredible box of stuff that you sent. You shouldn't have spoiled me this much, but I really appreciate that you appreciate the videos I make enough to send me these wonderful gifts. I don't know how I'll ever repay you, but let me know what you like, what you're into. Maybe I can find some goodies for you. Make a video sometime, you know. You don't even have to show your face if you don't want to. Just, you know, tell us what you're into. Thank you very much. Again, thank you for your work in the space program. I hope we can venture further and further in the future. Instead of spending all our money on war, we can spend our money in exploring and learning. That would be a much better use of our money and a much better use of our resources and time and our scientists and engineers and yeah. So, thank you, Paul. This is incredible. I don't know how to thank you, but thank you very much. Thank you all for watching. Thank you everybody for just watching. Thank you for commenting, interacting. It's always great to you know, get the interaction when you make these videos and just hear from people, even if it's just to say hi, you know, hope you're doing okay. Anything, just thanks for interacting, thanks for being there. It's really enjoyable to sort of go into this YouTube world and make videos and don't have to think about the troubles of life anymore, and just talk about fun things like records and beer and whatever else, hiking, whatever else it is that's fun. I really enjoy that. So I know this is getting pretty long, so thank you all for watching. Thank you very much, Paul. And we will see you all again real soon. Cheers.